Welcome back, Libras. We're here to pull your cards for the week of May the 22nd through the 28th. I am going to be just leaving this open to Sacred Spirit to see what comes up. So there could be things about love, there could be things about family, there could be things about work, career, money, all this stuff. Any of it is likely to come up at some point during the week. We're just going to focus on whatever the biggest themes are that actually show up. All right, so let's get some cards down for you, Libras. This is a Monday through Sunday week, the way I'm looking at it. So we'll start with Monday and end on Sunday. Let me turn my phone on silent. I just realized I should not leave that up. All right, so Monday's card, Libras, shows up as the Moon card in reverse. We like this because this talks about the idea that you have a situation in your life that, there's some information missing, but you're having a hard time putting your fingers on exactly what is the bits and pieces of that information that is missing. And so, with the moon card in reverse, that information just kind of pops up to the surface without you having to dig for it or do any work to pull it out. It just shows up. Maybe somebody just blurts something out by accident, or you see some information on a piece of paper or on a computer screen, and all of a sudden, all the puzzle pieces are fitting. Now you're knowing what that missing information was and things are making sense for you. So we love it when this card comes up. We like to know when things make sense. Also, the other thing about the moon card, when she shows up like this, tells us that whatever the missing information was, now that you have it, you're probably going to be changing your perspective about whatever this is having to do with. So you may be changing the level at which you want to interact with whatever this is. All right, so let's take a peek at a little bit of clarifying and see what area of life this has to do with. Oh, this is interesting. This is going to have to do with some kind of long-standing um, problem, basically, some type of long-standing obstacle in your life or problem in your life. So this truth coming up is going to be, this seems really good. This seems like this could be a game changer and turn things in a different direction for you there. We like that. Next up, we're looking at Tuesday. Ten of Pentacles showing up in reverse for Tuesday. For me, I feel like this just means you're pouring a lot of energy and effort into something. You may even be spending a lot of money on something. Um, Probably, hopefully, I'm feeling like that you believe in something that you can really get behind. So you're doing this. I think you're doing this voluntarily. It may not be planned, but it is voluntary. Let's see what this has to do with for you. Where is this energy and effort and possibly money going? Oh, this is interesting. Now, this could be read two ways. You've got the heart card and you've also got the lilies. Lilies can talk about peacefulness, family. They can also talk about sensuality and sexuality. And the heart, of course, can be romantic, but it also can talk about anybody else that you have a close bond with. So it could be family, could also be, um, a romantic interest, or it could be a tribe member, somebody we consider family that we don't share blood with. So the idea that we have both of these have the potential to indicate family, I feel like there's something going on with family that you're pouring a lot of energy and effort into. That's going to be the first take that I would have on that. There's something going on with somebody that you care about, you're pouring a lot of energy and effort into, maybe even a lot of money. I don't know. Is it time for parents to start buying like sports clothes for kids to be on sports teams right now? Could be that's what's going on. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but I'm sure some of you will have that kid getting into sports example happening, although I have no idea what sports do right now. That is not my bag. All right, let's look at Wednesday, Libra. You guys have the Six of Pentacles showing up here. So this talks about some kind of even give and take or some kind of Reciprocity, is that a word? Reciprocity? I don't know how you say that word. Anyway, even give and take. Let's say it the country girl way. So this could be a relationship where things are going nicely back and forth. This can be where somebody's evening something up, where you've done more for them, and now they're trying to make things even. This also shows up. I've had this card show up for me right before I had a reading come in, where we had that nice energy exchange where I did the reading and the person paid me for the reading. So this is kind of what that is. It's where you're being paid back in some way, whether it's financial or otherwise, for some energy and some effort that you're putting out there for somebody else. Okay. So, can be relationship wise, can be money wise, can be that you're trading Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's take a look and see what this has to do with. What is this reciprocal situation around, please? By the way, I'm using my Lenormand. I think it's called the Fairy Lenormand. I've put the box away, so now I don't. Oh, this is interesting. We've got two contrasting cards. What would that be? Oh. So this reciprocalness, even give and take, is happening around the idea of a one-time event that is a visit. The visit or a gift, usually a visit. So there's some type of visit that's happening. And this may be somebody who doesn't normally visit. This can be kind of unusual. Or maybe you don't normally visit and you have visited them once and now they are returning that and coming to visit you. Interesting. Didn't expect to see that come up for that card. All right, now let's look at Thursday. Thursdays. You guys have the Ace of Cups. This talks about enjoying some kind of new or renewed love, appreciation, pleasantness of some kind, satisfaction. All right. So this could be, you have a new crush on somebody or a renewed crush on somebody. This could be that you have found a hobby or an activity that you're really, really, really into. This can be that you have found some tangible thing that you're really digging it. Okay. So something like that happening. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more clarification here for Libras. Show me, show me what you can around this new satisfaction, happiness, love that is showing up on the table for Libras on Thursday, please. Boop ba da doo boo. Boop ba da doo. Oh, that's interesting. Some kind of strong message or messaging system. Okay. So there could be a message that comes into you that just really melts your heart. That could happen. Or it could be that there is some new way of sending messages that you are really getting into, that you're fascinated by, intrigued with, that you want to learn more about. That could be coming up too. Interesting. Has to do with a message or a messaging system. It's a mercurial topic. All right, next we're going to look at Friday. Seven of Pentacles, Friday. This is a really typical card for Friday, or a really predictable card for Friday. Seven of Pentacles is my payday card. Don't think we really have to expand that very much. This is payday. Now, a lot of other readers will tell you Seven of Pentacles straight up is a delay in the payday. You have to wait for whatever this is you're being paid for. I do not say that. For me, Seven of Pentacles, when it comes in like this, as I'm reading, it is payday. And you can tell this poor guy has worked hard for the money. All right. Now, for me, if you would have got this card in reverse, I would say payday's not happening when you expect it to. Maybe you're getting part of it. If you're lucky, maybe you're not getting any of it for a few extra days. But you did not get that. You got this. It's payday. receiving a paycheck on Friday, or if there's something else that you invested into and you were expecting some kind of payback. Maybe you um, maybe you gave some neighbors some tomatoes out of your garden and they make some kick butt tomato sauce and they bring you over a jar of the tomato sauce after they make the tomatoes. That could be a payday too. Okay. If you're investing in a relationship, getting to some kind of landmark with that relationship, like the person starts to show that they trust you or anything like that, that can be a payday too. So payday does not always have to be tangible money, but we do have a payday on Friday. I think it's really nice how it shows up on Friday because for a lot of people that is tangible money. And I think Libras for most of you, that's what it's going to be. Now, boop-ba-da-doo. I'm not even going to bother expanding that one. That's self-explanatory. Next, we're going to look at Saturday. Emperor showing up in reverse on Saturday. Saturday, Libras, you guys have the lovely joy of interacting with a narcissist type of personality. So they can have strong narcissistic tendencies. They don't have to be diagnosed narcissist. But interacting with someone like this can be a little bit of a challenge or not. If this is an early on interaction with them, you can feel like this person is somebody who's salt of the earth, good people. And then as you get to know them is when you realize, whoa, not the person I thought you were, are you? Either way, let's see what this interaction is going to be around or how this interaction will go. We had 3 cards fall from our Lenormand, so let's take a peek. Oh, ha ha ha. I think you're noticing really quickly that this person is producing some narcissistic type tendencies. We start off with the moon, which can be about reflection in this deck, very different than the tarot. We also have ship. This is interesting. I don't know that I put it with travel as much as I should. Could be travel or online. For me, I still see it as finding someplace peaceful. This is a nice little moonlit floating vessel. So reflecting on finding a peaceful way to the truth, to the truth. I think you're going to realize that this person is not telling you the truth pretty quickly, that they're acting in some kind of narcissistic way. And I don't think you're going to be spending very much time around them with that ship showing up there. You're going to be finding your way to something that is more peaceful and that makes more sense, you know? All right, let's look at Sunday. Libra. 9 of Pentacles on Sunday. 9 of Pentacles talks about being independent, self-sufficient, doing something that makes you feel good, satisfied, happy, abundant, and doing it on your own. For some people, this card comes up as the I'm a happy single person card. Of course, that's not going to be true for all Libras. For other people, this comes up as I'm doing my own thing today card. You can be with somebody, as far as in a couple or whatever, and still do your own thing. And so this card can be indicating that for some of you as well. I want to see what is especially giving you the sense of 9 of Pentacles of freedom and independence and doing your own thing. Is that around especially today on Sunday? So we have the house and the side. There may be some renovation that you're doing on the house, some upgrades, some changes that you're doing on the house. Maybe you're literally working on a house and you're in the demolition uh, phases. But I feel like there's something that you're doing around the house with that scythe there. I think you're probably doing it more spur of the moment than you actually had it planned out. If it's not spur of the moment, then it would be something that is more like the tearing down part of a redo that would be showing up here. And I feel like with this card, you're doing it on your own and you're finding it very satisfying. I don't think you're resenting that you're doing it on your own. You're finding it very satisfying to do this on your own. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys today. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. You guys know if you want a reading at any point during the week, all you have to do is get a hold of me. All my contact information is on my website. I am most responsive to phone calls or text messages. Emails sometimes get lost. It's an option if you want to use it, but probably not the highest recommended one. But get a hold of me and we'll get you scheduled and we'll get you taken care of. And of course, most of my readings are done on the phone or online. So it doesn't really matter where you are in the world as long as you speak English. I can help you out. Let's see. On top of that, what do you guys need to know? You guys are my wonderful sponsors, so I don't have to do ads for hair removal products, high fashion products, hair products. As you can see, quite plainly, I don't really promote any of that stuff. So because you guys are my sponsors, please put a thumbs up on this video, share this video around with others as well, and put comments down below. Leave me some feedback. Let me know how I'm doing. I'm always interested to read your comments. And what else do y'all need to know? Thank you very much again for being here, and everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out.